Alright guys, give me just a sec. Getting all my links out there and watch the hope you enjoy my little starting soon animation. I shall be with y'all shortly. Got like one more link I gotta put out. Oh goodness. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing today. My brain is just not present. I almost said brain is not president. I hope the Lord I am not president. I don't want that responsibility. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lots to do today, fam. Lots to do today. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be doing lots of stuff today. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh, let me double check my sound, buddy. We do want this on circle. Let's make just this one repeat for a little bit, because I really enjoy this particular track. It's one of my faves. Alright, so one of the things I actually want to do first, before I get into manga, is I'd like to make a really quick, like, ad break thingy. A short break. Oh, already made it. I thought I had to change this. Okay, we're good. Already made the thing. Already did the thing. Alright, already did it. So, guys, what we're doing today is, I'm moving everything over. I have a new template here. That has a safety margin. That's what this, handy dandy little green line is. We see we have our initial margin. Let me actually, point this out for y'all. We have our actual margin, that's right here. This is our safe area. And then this particular line right here, this is our trim. And then this one here, this is the sort of green one. This is our safety. What I'm doing is I'm moving, my initial margins don't have that, and they're a different size. So the page that these are on is actually a lot bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everything over into the proper document. It does mean, unfortunately, I have to resize some things. And earlier when I was moving some stuff over, I was trying to transfer like all of my layers at the same time. My computer did not like that. So now I've been having to transfer panel by panel and then like transform them together. But I need to get this done before I can start making pages. And at first I wasn't going to stream this. I thought, nah, this will be a really boring stream. But then I figured, you know what? There are people who literally sit there and talk on Twitch. And then they get people, like the just chatting folk. There's nothing wrong with just chatting. So, can Clip Studio handle it? It looks like it can. I was going to say, that would be my luck. Is that I would run into a situation where Clip Studio would just go, nah fam, I can't do it. So for now, we're just gonna kind of have just a chill day where we're gonna be talking, and I guess I can talk about things that have happened. So the last time I streamed was on the 18th, and I was going to stream over the weekend, but I ended up having a bunch of personal errands that I needed to run, so that did not happen. My apologies to that, guys. And then I was going to, I have like my stream set for Monday. Well, I had set for every day except Monday, and I completely forgot yesterday because I was supposed to stream yesterday. If you guys were here with me last year, I didn't stream on Mondays because I had my Japanese class. My Japanese class has been changed to Thursdays. So now Tuesdays and Thursdays I won't be streaming. I'm just gonna go ahead and take Tuesday and Thursday off. That way I can have 2 days for me, 3 days for streaming. So my new schedule is gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except this Friday. I don't know. I might stream this Friday. One of the things, so what I have going on this particular Friday is I'll be co-hosting a stream, sort of like stream, broadcast, podcast type deal. With a coworker of mine for Global Comics. And so that's gonna take some time. Spinny Wheel of Death! Spinny Wheel of Death! Oh, I didn't update how many followers I have. We are definitely definitely more than 2373. I think we're in the 2390s now, approaching 2400. Which is cool. There it goes. Yeah, see, that's a lot of data. That's a lot of data coming in. Alright, so let's save it, just in case it crashes on me again. Do I still have the wasted image here? You guys know, like, the wasted image from, like, I think it's the, like, Grand Theft Auto games. I believe I put that in here so that when Clip Studio crashes, it just says wasted on it. I don't know if I still have that in here. It doesn't look like I do. I need to get that in here just in case. Alright, autosave complete. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go grab the next folder. But I need to get these moved in and get them adjusted to size before I can even actually, like, start drawing. So, really sorry, guys. I tried to get it done before I started streaming, and I got a couple pages in. I got all of these pages transferred. And again, I had to do them like one panel at a time, so you guys get to do it with me. While we, I guess, wait for everyone else to come in? Question mark. So hope you all are having a good day. Hopefully y'all can hear me too. I know I re-listened to my audio last time and it was just awful. Like, I wish someone had told me how bad my audio was in the last stream. It was so, like, hissy and, like, staticky. I don't know if my gain got messed up. So, like, if the audio is bad, like, call me out, please. I'm not seeing a chat. Am I getting people talking? Because I'm not seeing a chat here. That's so weird. It's not showing me. I just realized that I don't have a chat box. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can pop it up. There it is! Got it. There you are, Lychee. What's up? Yeah, sorry about that. For whatever reason, it wasn't showing me that I had a chat box. It was just like a giant, like, black square. But I see your comment now. How you doing? Every time, I'm still getting used to the name Jackson, in the sense that I'm still getting used to other people actually using it. It's been a couple months now and it's still a jump scare. I'm like, oh, do they know? Oh, I'm out of the closet now. It still, like, freaks me out a little bit. How you doing, Lychee? What's up? Are you getting your work done? We're gonna body double. We're gonna get some stuff done. Spinny wheel, spinny wheel, spinny wheel. Ah, I need, like, a little icon that's like spinny wheel. Or like a silly little, like, YouTube-y thingy that I can, like, turn on where it's like spinny wheel of death. Except mine's on a rainbow color like it is on the Mac. Nothing less for my number one. I try, man. I try. Oops. Nah, you're good. You're good. I just hope my audio is better this time. Like I said, I was re-listening to I'm trying to edit, do the YouTube thing, and, like, edit my past videos. And when I was editing it, I was listening to the audio, and I was like, oh my gosh, why is my audio so bad? So, like, if it's airy and hissy and weird, like, please tell me. It's highly possible I accidentally hit a button and messed up my gain. That's what happened last time. I mean, I listened to it, like, I did a small recording before I launched, and I think this sounds better, but if it's not, like, call my ass out, please. I can't fix it if I don't know it's not broken. It's a mutual relationship. I need y'all's help. My brain just went to, like, Lassie for a minute, you know, right? So, like, arf, arf, what is it, Lassie? Arf, arf. Jackson's audio is shit again? Arf! Well, go tell him so they can fix it. Jesus, like, damn. Alright. Man, Clip Studio is taking forever to get things done. I mean, in its defense, each of these panels is like 20 layers. Ugh. Okay, maybe. Okay, well, I hope it's better this time. Hopefully it's better. I hope so. We'll find out later when I listen, won't I? It's like YouTube developer 101 is make sure you have good audio. I'm not a smart man. Never promised to be smart. Just promised to be entertaining. That's why the category is entertainment, not education. That's why. It's because I didn't say I was a smart person. Spinny wheel task, come on! I still have so many more pages to do. Actually, I don't. I don't think I have that many. Alright, so now I get to do the fun part, which is transforming the pages to make them all fit. Alright, so, but what I have, ooh, I just realized the problem. Okay, so what I need to do... I don't need to transform them that much, thankfully. Okay, let me see what they're supposed to look like. Alright, so okay, so this is a Koguchi, and then a Hanmen line, and a Hanmen Koguchi line on the inside here. Okay. And it looks like I went to my outside crop marks. Yep, okay, cool. Easy peasy, I can do that. Alright, fam. Okay, let's see, we're gonna do Control T. We're gonna transform all of this together. Proportionally, the pages should still be the same. It can just be a little hard getting things to line up sometimes. And this is a lot of layers to transform. It's like 200 layers. Because I have an infinite number of line art layers. I'm a little ashamed to admit that I have that many layers, to be honest. Way too many layers, fam. Way too many layers. You can do it, Clip Studio! I believe in you, please! Spare me! Oh, man. If Clip Studio is gonna be a butt today, I'm just gonna go work on my, manga by myself. or go work on the Diary of a Mangaka manga that I'm working on. I'm like 2 days behind on it. I need to do the 21st and the 22nd. So I really hope people like this one. Like the Diary of a Mangaka, like the first couple pages are pretty amateurish. So like I'm going in digitally and like adding in some things. I wasn't quite sure like what I wanted for it when I started it, and now I'm kind of at the point where it's definitely going to be a mixed media thing. It's like some traditional drawing, some handwritten notes, some washi tape, like some digital drawing, some digital tones and patterns and brushes, and so it's kind of just gonna be almost like a scrapbook, or like my sketchbooks. Y'all have seen my sketchbooks, right? Like it's almost gonna be sort of like a scrapbooky sketchbook / manga thing. It's very zine. You guys know what I mean by zine, Z-I-N-E. Clip Studio! Oh no! Oh no, please don't crash on me. Oh guys, I think it might. It's giving me the. Oh, yep. Clip Studio is not responding. Alright, well. If it can cancel the transformation, I'll just do it one panel at a time. I don't really want to, but I can. There it goes. Okay, he's thinking about it. Ooh, that was thunder. Got a little bit of thunder outside, fam. Up. I might just let Clip Studio go out of its misery. And reboot it. My SSD. Well, it's not that it takes forever to load. All I'm trying to do is transform it. I'm just gonna go ahead and let it shut down, and then I'll reopen it. Cause I'd already saved it, so we're good. All right, fam. I don't have the wasted. I don't think I have the wasted thing. No, I don't have it. Dang, y'all, I'm sad now. I don't have the wasted thing. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. Studio. It's alright. What I'll do is I'll reopen it, and then I'll only transform one panel at a time. I didn't want to have to transform one panel at a time because I already have like my gutters separated the way that I want them. So it's not a huge deal. What I'll probably do is I'll make a copy of the frames and then I'll shrink that and then I can just like adjust because all of the panels are smart layers. I'll just need to readjust them manually. It's not a huge deal. It's not the end of the world. I had everything saved, so just Clip Studio being a little grouchy on me today. It happens. I mean, that's what happens when you're working with files that big. So, it happens. I ain't too stressed about it. No reason to be stressed about it, you know what I mean? It happens. Alright, sorry, I'm waiting for my file to open, fam. Clip Studio decided it didn't want to cooperate with me today. I said cur-operate because that's completely and totally a word. That's definitely a word, isn't it? Cur-operate. I don't know English. Let's find something fun to listen to. Hey! It's my family, some crows! Oh, I didn't save it all! Oh, what? Look at this! That's fine. That's alright. It didn't save out. I thought I'd saved it. That's okay. All I have to do is copy it in. It's not a huge deal. It just means I have to copy them in again. Ah. Oh, clip. That's alright. Let's see. Chapter 1, revamp. What page was it? What's this one? It's just clip being clip. Come on, Go Studio. I know you're having a bad day, but yeah. Alright, well, let's copy these three in again. Clip. You break my heart. Spinny wheel again. Get to go through the spinny wheel of death 2 more times. You know, when I said I was gonna be a mangaka, I thought life would be more exciting than waiting for Clip Studio to get its shit together. Clip Studio just like, nah, fam. Oh, I'm sorry. You wanted me to do this? Anyway, Lychee, what are you working on? What are you working on today? I saw you finally posted your series to Manga Plus and Global Comics. And that you're already doing pretty good. Like, you're already in, like, the thousands of views on, like, Manga Plus. Like, congrats, man. Hope it goes well for you. Out of curiosity, like, why did you pick the end of the month to post it? Are you hoping to ride, like, the wave of, like, people checking in on the ranks, like, at the end of the month? So it's interesting that you submitted it at the end of the month. Alright. Spontaneous? Aww. You might regret that. Do you have the next one ready to go? Because I feel like if you do it at the first of the month, or like at the end of the month, and then on the first of the month again, that could possibly work. I actually planned to do it for a long time and notoriously bad managing my time. Kind of same. I can understand that. Because in my personal opinion, it's better to submit it at the beginning of the month, in my personal opinion. Because if you can get high up on the ranking at the beginning of the month, you can generally, like, write out, like, the rest of the month if you get high enough. The problem is they've changed the way they display their, like, their website. And it used to show like the top 7, and like now it only shows like I think like the top 5 or something. Oh, like it's like an old one shot? Oh, okay. If it's not something you're like super hardcore like attached to, then that makes sense. You're late? How dare you! Come to me late without cookies! Gluten-free cookies! Get this jester out of my court immediately! No, you're good, fam. You're good. No, fam, you're good. All the way back in 2023? I thought when you said old, it was like 5 years ago, and you're like, I was 6 months ago! Don't do me like that, Lychee. God, you're making my Onami one-shot feel, like, ancient. My Onami one-shot, the original one, was like 2000s? Yeah, like May of 2000. Just aged me like 20 years. Calling it old, and it was 6 months ago. Alright, all of that's transferred over. For the monthly awards, yeah. That makes sense, that makes sense. Oh, Century's scolding might have did something for you. Oh, well, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm already taken. You see, I'm married to my job. Gonna have some cranberries covered in chocolate. It's like the shit. Wow, look, cranberries covered in chocolate. Specifically milk chocolate. Dark chocolate is okay, but I like it only in certain amounts. Ooh, I like this one. What song is this? I don't know how to pronounce that. Faruna's Lament. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like a W with a little carrot on top. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's pretty looking. Bye, bye. What is that? It's very that labyrinth, Pan's Labyrinth sounding. Gives me a Pan's Labyrinth vibe. I don't know about you guys. Very pretty. I love this guy. Like, his work is so amazing. All of it is. Alright, I'm gonna make this red so I can see it better. This here are frames. I'm actually gonna make it a bit bigger so I can see this. So here are some frames that I have in here for reference. These frames are gonna help me place everything. Kind of, sort of. So probably the problem is each of these, you see how these go down here, they're supposed to fit. So I'm gonna save it again just to make sure I know that it's saved. Scarvaga? Turn makes. It's hard to do one-shots. It's hard to do like a full, solid story in 20 pages. Lord, do I know that. Do I know what that's like. Alright, so let's do this. Let's transform just this one so that it fits. And it'll tell me what percentage I need to transform each panel by. I'm pretty sure last time I did this, I did 84%. Yeah. 84% and then scoot it over just a little bit. Because what it's done is it's moved everything up into the corner when it like pastes and transforms stuff. So what I'll do is I'll take, I'll move this out so you guys can actually see it. What I'm doing is each one of these folders is one of these panels. And I'm moving them into a new file that has different margins. Which is a pain in my ass. It's annoying, fam. I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do, so basically what I have to do is I have to like redo all my panels. Which is annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna save. I'll basically save after every transformation. That way I don't have to retransform stuff. This is really exciting, guys. I know it's taken me 25 minutes to get this far. But that's because Clip Studio is not cooperating with me today. Such is life. Alright, so we're gonna transform this once it gives me the option to. Clip, are you really gonna freak out over one folder? There's really not that much on that folder, fam. Like I said on that folder, I meant in the folder. You can do it, buddy. There it goes. Yeah, good boy. Alright, so now we're gonna set this to 85. Oh, not 20. Damn. I thought I moved it only down to 85. It went all the way down to 20. You guys can't see it, but there's a little thing over here on the side that it's called scale ratio. I like using it that way, like when I transform different objects at different times, I can just keep everything the same. Alright, I think I did 84%. So let's go down to 84%. Why are you still going down? We're gonna go down to 84. Alright, 87. Come on. Clip Studio is just having a fit today. That's alright. It's trying its best. Alright, we're gonna say okay. And now we're gonna drag that sucker into place. That's why I went ahead and transformed this. It'll give me a rough idea of where things should be. So that things can still line up properly. Because basically I'm just gonna have to be real patient with Clip Studio today. Just gonna have to be patient and kind with it. And so I guess today we've got more of just a just chatting kind of situation. Dun 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 dun. Let's make some fun music. Like how I said, let's do some fun music, and it's like, duh. Let's see some fun music. D piano. It's like that's not fun unless you're like Davy Jones. I mean, Davy Jones looks like he's having fun. I'm not gonna kink shame him. Hi, Miso. Hi. Hi. Let me see. Is my camera working today? Maybe I'll let you guys see Miso today. Let me turn my light on. I don't know how I look today, fam, so don't judge me. I probably look like a hot mess. Oh yeah, I definitely look like a hot mess. Where am I? Oh, can you? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready to see the hot mess that is me? There's some beautiful pictures of my cat sleeping. So, hi guys. Oh my lord, my light is behind me. That looks really bad. Looks really bad. If you didn't know I'm fat, now you know. Now, secret's out. Here's my cat. Miso! Say hi to all your fans. Should say, no, look. Miso, look. She's not having it. She's not having it today. Wait. Wait. You're not gonna do the thing? Oh, there you go. Look at her. She's so silly. She's like, oh. What? What? She's just kind of vibing. Just kind of vibing. Not having it today, are you? There you go. There. There. She's just not cooperating today. Like, at all. She's just, I'm not having it today. Miso? What? Just not having it today. She's so cute. Look at her. She's like, nope, I'm not gonna cooperate with this nonsense. What? No, you can't walk on my desk. So I know that's what you want to do. So you want to walk on my desk, and I'm not gonna let you. Oh, can I have that back, ma'am? Just gonna. Well, you gotta sit in my lap then? She's like, no, I'm out. Bye. Sorry you get to see my really fat face today. Although, I'm just saying, I'm down 40 pounds. So, imagine this plus 40, that's what I used to look like. So this is progress. It's progress. I'll take it. She's looking at me like, what are you talking about? Why are you talking about me that way? Miso. Where? You wanna come back up? You wanna come back up? You gonna come back up? Yes. Dustin says hi, Miso. Hi. You gonna cooperate? She's like, I don't know what's happening. Okay, she changed her mind. She's bi. She's bi again. Pew. Silly cats. Alright, what was I doing? Miso already makes manga. What are you talking about? She's my other editor. I chirp for no man. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. I like how I put my ugly face on camera with my cat and like everybody comes into the stream at the same time. It's so funny. That's so funny. I'm also like falling out of my chair. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna transform this. Suddenly forgot what I was doing. Alright, we're gonna save. I see. You guys are just here for my beautiful, adorable cat. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. We're here for a cat. Well, I guess I guess I can't say you're here for me because my name isn't Cat anymore. So. I think it would help if my face wasn't so dark because I have like the thing behind me. Maybe that would have helped. Yeah, because my light's behind me, it like put my face in shadow. Oh, people already know what I look like, Davey, because I go to conventions for Global Comics. So people already know what I look like. You should have seen me when my hair was longer. I've already spoken on a panel at San Diego, so people already know what I look like. It's a little late for that. I'm not like other mangaka. Come on, Clip. You gonna do the thing? I don't hide from the public. I show my ugly face and I'm proud of it. What's that thing from SpongeBob? I'm ugly and proud. The mystique is gone. I've never understood the idea behind like hiding your face and like relying on like the mystique of it. That never made sense to me. 'Cause it's like, why? Like, why do that? It seems silly to me. Well, I guess I just never understood it. I guess, like, some people are afraid to show their face because, like, they feel bad about how they look. And it's like, look, there's no one who can tell me anything about how I look that I've not heard before. Like... Oh, my family fucking hates me. Except for, like, maybe, like, a few people. Like, my own family kicked me out of the house. Like, I don't give a fuck what they think. Like... My family doesn't care what I think. They don't care about me either. Like, my dad is fine, and, like, my stepmom is fine. And, like, my uncle and my cousins are pretty chill. But, like, there's literally nothing you can tell me to, like, make me feel bad. There's literally nothing. There's nothing that anyone can say to me that I've not said to myself. So, like, I literally give zero fucks. I really don't care. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Like, you don't want people to, like, stick their nose into your life. But at a certain point, you know, because I work in community, like, people are going to know who I am. They're going to know what I look like. They're going to know, who, like, that stuff. So, I guess as a YouTuber, I don't see any point in hiding it, I guess. Well, I write different type of stories, and I don't look like I would come up with it. Oh, that's the main reason. I mean, I don't look like I'd come up with it. I'm a fat white chick. Just be honest. Like, that's what it is I'm a fat white girl. Like, do I look like a stereotypical mangaka? No. I look like... I've had people tell me I look like the type of person that writes yaoi fanfics. So, like... I don't know. I just write manga. Like, it is... I write what I write. Like... What's the word people say? I look like a fujoshi. And they're not completely wrong. That's the best part. They're not that far off. Aros is bi, so like he'll fuck anyone. He doesn't care. Like, man or woman, he doesn't care. He's down. As long as whoever else is talking is down, he'll do it. Aros looks like kind of feminine a little bit. I'll be honest. He looks a little feminine, but he's allowed to look that way. This isn't your typical like seinen, because Godsbane is not a shonen, where you're like, oh, I'm a big manly man, and I like to punch people in their face. That's not Aros. Aros doesn't like fighting physically. He likes beating people up, in the sense that, like, he likes getting the best of people. Like, he's a troll. He's an effing troll. Aros is a troll. But he's like, you know, the lawful evil type? Aros would make a good lawyer. He's a lawful evil type. He isn't necessarily, like, being physically confrontational, but he will find the legal way to get at you. And if he can't find a legal way to get to you, he'll have someone else do the dirty work for him. Because he doesn't want to get his own hands dirty. So that's how Aros is. If you don't know who Aros is, he's the guy in the bottom right corner of my screen. The main character in Godsbane. Sorry guys, I'm still waiting on Clip Studio to finish transforming. That's why this little part down here is still blue. To be fair, I did transform a very large folder. It's like a quarter of the entire file size. And the file, this 2-page spread is over a gig. I think it's 1.29 gigs. So it's a pretty big file. So, forgive me while I wait for it to catch up. You look like you write. I drew myself to represent myself online, so it's kind of hard to hide what I look like too. Yeah, I feel that. I don't really draw myself that much. Like you know how like mangaka will have like a little illustration that they make to like represent themselves? Like I don't know what I want to make. Let's see. Sorry to sidetrack you right now. Are you the one who wrote the manga making articles? Yes, that is me. Seth Meth, yep, that is me. Do you have a question while we're waiting for Clip Studio to catch up? Here's the, can you guys see the bar? Oh, you guys can't see the bar. There's a bar here with like a little scrolly thingy that's like beep, 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 beep. It's a little thingy there. While we wait, I would be happy to answer your question. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, like Hiromana Kowa uses a cow to represent herself, yeah. I'd like to think of something. I've thought about using, you know, like how I have like the little, like a free floaty icon here with like the eyeball and the flame. I've thought about using that to represent myself, because I don't know any other mangaka that do that. But just, like, that eyeball represents Amat, my villain, so not feeling the screamo today. Hey, Missing, what's up? But yeah, so I thought about using that to represent myself, because I need something. Hey, we've got 7 people here. If you guys would be so kind, I would totally appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. And if you unsubscribed already, and you want to see more chaos, as I wait for Clip Studio to do its damn job, please subscribe. Also, let me know if like the subscribe button lights up when I tell you to subscribe or when I ask you to subscribe, because I've heard, dude, Clip Studio is just giving me a fit today. It is, how long have I been streaming? I'm 43 minutes in and I'm still transforming this page. Because Clip Studio either keeps crashing on me or it just sits there for 15 minutes thinking about a transformation. Because it's like, nah, fam, that's too many layers. Nah, it didn't light up. Sad. I will keep trying. Okay. Alright, looks like it finally finished, so. If you're already subscribed, it'll say unsubscribe. Anyway, oh, let me see your question. Let's see. Seth Meth said, bro, I really appreciate all of it. It's so clear and well put. I've read it many times last year and checked out the sources. I don't know how else to say how good it is, especially all the mini examples. Oh, well, you're welcome! Sometimes when they say hit the bell, it lights up. Yeah! Like, oh, let me try a formal thing. Hi guys, my name is Heartcrumbs, and if you like this, please hit the like button and subscribe. And after you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon to get all notifications when I stream. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. It's customer service voice. Yeah, if you're already subscribed, it won't light up. So alright, there we go. We got that lined up. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, if you're already subscribed, it won't do anything. Alright, let me see if I can transform these together. I don't know if this is gonna work. So we're gonna see if Clip Studio decides to crash again. We're gonna find out. Pray for me. Pray for me, fam. It's been an hour, and I've, like, almost an hour. Oh my, dude. Guys, I had a meeting with Viz yesterday. It was good. It was a good meeting yesterday. Another good meeting with Viz, so that's why. I'm still riding that high of energy that I got. So I haven't even had a caffeine pill yet. That's how excited I am. It's like, that's how good of a day it's been. I haven't even had a caffeine pill yet today, and I'm like all hyped up and shit. I'm also slightly frustrated because, and a little nervous because one of my headlights in my Jeep is out, which means I have to replace the bulb. If you aren't familiar with replacing bulbs in Jeep headlights, allow me to tell you that it's a pain in the ass. You have to basically take out, like, you have to take out an entire module. Like, you have to basically take part of your engine off just to be able to switch out the light. It's super effing frustrating. And like when I say this, the bulb itself is like $18 maybe. The labor to replace a bulb is like $100. It's ridiculous. That was my chair, I promise. Where the hell is my caffeine? Sound like a fucking drug addict. Where's my caffeine? Oh, here's my business cards. Seriously though, where is my caffeine? I'm gonna need it tomorrow, and I don't know where my caffeine is. Don't do drugs, kids. I don't think this is caffeine. I think these are my gluten pills. Yeah, those are for when I get glutened. Could have used that 2 days ago. I got glutened accidentally 2 days ago. My stomach still hurts. So my Advil. Well, guys, I guess I don't get my caffeine today. I can't find it. I guess I just suffer in silence today. I guess I'll just suffer sadness. Unless I put it up here. Yeah, I don't know where my caffeine is. That's really strange. I usually keep it up here. That's really weird. Yeah. Must have moved it and not realized I moved it, because I usually keep it in my little white pouch. And must have moved the pouch somewhere. Because I had a whole pack of like 3 of them. Well, gee, now that you say something, I want it. Let's see. I remember seeing a whole bunch of them in here. I don't need it now, but I'm going to need it tomorrow. And I want to have it on my desk so that I don't have to dig for it tomorrow morning. Oh great, I just dumped my nails all over the place. Ah, here we go. Yes. Mission accomplished. I don't even want to tell you guys how much caffeine I used to go through. Used to be really bad, y'all. Alright, Clip Studio, you done yet? Hello? Do you guys, am I missing the chat? Is it moving along? It's weird. It's not showing me there's any updates. It's weird. My chat's not updating. Let me refresh my chat. That's super strange. My chat's not updating. Let me bring it up on my phone. That's weird. Like... my chat, yeah, my chat's not working. There it goes. Okay, yeah, that's weird. My chat wasn't loading. Sorry, guys. I thought you guys, like, no one had responded to me yet. No. Clip Studio just took a while to respond. While I was getting my caffeine. Can you guys still hear me okay? Oof. Okay, cool. Alright, so I want to make sure. Because, I was, you know, with me doing heavy duty stuff with my computer, I'm not sure if my RAM's gonna, like, freak out and stuff, so. Yeah, that's weird. Like, it wasn't loading, like, any of your guys' chat messages. It still isn't. Like, it's telling me that there's a pop-out chat, but there's no chat box. Like, I went to bring out the pop-out chat, and there's, like, nothing there. It's so weird. It's just a black screen. Ew, coffee. Ew, gross. Get your bean juice out of here. Your bean water. I'm a tea snob. Through and through. Through and through a tea snob. I wanted to get caribou coffee. Oh my gosh. There's very, very few coffees I will drink. When I do drink coffee, it's, there's this coffee place down the street, from where I live. And it has a lavender vanilla latte, which, as we all know, a latte is mostly milk, not coffee. And I will drink that. I will always drink a lavender vanilla latte. It's so good. It's like my favorite drink. And I really want to go out and get one, but I can't because I don't have a headlight. So I was going to get it before I sat down to stream. But I can't drive at night now. I have to wait until I get my car fixed. So, which I'm hoping I'll be able to do tomorrow on my lunch break. I'm gonna give up my lunch tomorrow to go get it. To see if I can go get it fixed really quick. So, because my dad's a mechanic, and, like, he's got some buddies at a shop. And so I called them tonight, and they said, yeah, if you bring it in to us, we can see if we can get it fixed tomorrow. So hopefully I can get away with only paying, like, $100 to get everything fixed. Which makes me really sad, because, like, I'm literally trying to save money for my new apartment, because I'm gonna move, so, I gotta have a new deposit and stuff ready, which is frustrating. I have most of my deposit, so, one headlight. No, I'm gonna drive during the day. So that I don't give a cop a reason to pull me over. Dude, I haven't had a ticket. I've not had a driving ticket in 8 years. The last time I got a ticket was 2016. It was like, yeah, it was summer of 2016 was the last time I got a ticket. I'm a very careful driver. I'm so anal about my driving because I don't want a ticket. That's why my insurance is like maybe $60 a month. I mean, but I also don't have full coverage. If I had full coverage, it would be like 170 something. Like, that's it. Because I have a really clean driving record. I'm so picky about my driving. I'll probably stay in town. I'll definitely stay in town. Just because I still need to get top surgery too. And so I'm looking for a 2-bedroom apartment. That way I can have an actual office that I can like decorate for streams. And I can like have it be like my manga room. I think that would be really cool. So that'd be really, really nice to like have an actual office. That's something I've not had ever, actually. That's like just my office. When I lived with Nuke Rooster, we had an office, but we shared it. And so it'd be like really, really nice to have like my own office. That'd be super cool. And there are a couple 2-bedroom apartments here that I can afford. They're technically at like the top of my budget. You know, like they say when you get an apartment, like your upper limit should be like 30% of your income. And like the 2 bedrooms are they're not quite at the top of that budget. They're maybe like $100 short of that. But I would really, really love to have an office. Because right now, my bedroom is my office. I have a studio apartment, so like, hang on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me, sorry. that was a sneeze, fam. I'm sorry. Could not do apartments anymore. I don't have a choice. I can't afford a deposit on a house. I live by myself. Where the hell am I gonna get that kind of money? Where am I gonna get that kind of money? Sorry guys, it's still doing the transformation. My bad. Sorry guys. Still waiting on it to finish the transformation, so. I wish you could see my drawings more, but my net is so bad. Oh, I'm not actually drawing anything if it makes you feel better. I'm just transforming stuff, Seth. This page, I think it's for the most part is done. I've got just a few changes I want to make, and then this page will be done. I'm leaving this apartment just because like it's full of college kids, and like they're up really late. Transforming, yeah, like I'm moving panels around and I'm scaling them because I transferred them in from a different file. So basically I'm making a brand new comic file. You can see my manager over here on the left hand side. These are technically a different size than the pages I was using before. So the template that I have here is the Shueisha A template. The difference between this particular template and the last template that I was using is the other template didn't have the safety margins and was slightly bigger. It was a doujinshi template, and now I'm not using a doujinshi template. So I have to like move everything in. I have to transform my pages, make them fit, that kind of thing. Which is really fun, let me tell you. It's really fun. I still have two more pages I gotta do. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not even done yet. I still have 2 pages left. That's why I said that the stream is kind of just be like just chatting. I probably should have done just chatting instead of draw with me. Honestly. Because I have like I have one more panel that I need to finish on the next page, and so I was really hoping to like make this like really quick, like paste stuff in, be done with it, and then get to drawing. But Clip Studio is just taking a really long time to like put these pages in. But anyway, yeah. So like the people here, like they're just really like noisy. Like they'll be like screaming and running up and down the halls at like 3 a.m. I remember there was this one time where they woke me up at 4 in the morning. Well, I mean, they woke me up well before that. It was like It was like 12 or 1 in the morning when they woke me up. And, like, I was like, fine, whatever. Like, I'll record it. Like, it was so, like, it was in the building, literally the apartment next to me. It was so loud that it, like, my walls were vibrating. And something fell off my wall. It was vibrating that hard. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And so I just recorded it, right? Like, I got proof. And then it got quiet, and I was like, oh, thank God. So, like, 10 minutes later, they're, like, standing outside, like, yelling. And, like, I lost it. I turned into a Karen, guys. I just became a Karen. And I opened the door, and I said, what the F is your guys' effing problem? Some of us have to work on the weekends. Some of us have stuff to do. Because, you know, like, I consider my manga work. I'm still waiting on it to transform, guys. Sorry, it's right here. You guys can't see it. But I was like, I got stuff to do. Like, I have to get up at a decent time. Can you shut the F up? So, like, and then there was another day. Oh, guys, this is a fun story. So, it was right about midnight on a Sunday night. I was in my bed, dead asleep, and I woke up for something. Like, Misa woke me up or something because she was freaking out. And so, like, as I'm, like, giving her some food, cool, it finished. As I'm getting her, like, some food and some snacks and stuff, like, these people run, like, down the hall. So, like, my apartment is, like, right across the hallway from a stairwell, which, if you know anything about apartments, is the worst place to be, because people never gently shut the door. Those doors are heavy. They need to automatically shut, so they're very heavy doors. And so every time someone goes through, you get slam! 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 Every single time someone leaves the door, or just goes through the door. Doesn't matter which way they're going, in or out, always slamming the door. Just because it's a heavy door. I can tolerate that. Like, I'm used to that. It's fine, whatever. However, for whatever reason, somebody punched my door. They were probably drunk. The noise of this person punching my door scared the bejesus out of me. Right? Like, I do not spook that easy. I was so scared that I was like, I froze where I was. Because I thought someone was going to try to break down my door. Right? And people are laughing, screaming. They, like, punch my door multiple times. No, I didn't report it. Like, because I didn't report it or anything. I should have, but I didn't. And when I figured they were gone, I opened my door. They hit the door so hard that there are knuckle imprints on the door. There's knuckle imprints on the door. That's how hard they hit it. I couldn't even tell you what date it was. I don't remember. Honestly. Because I figured, what would they do about it? What would they do about it? What are they gonna do about it? Like, this place is party central. Like, they have parties here all the time. There's a college campus 2 blocks away. So, like, they may not have known who that person was. Because every time I've reported things here before, they've never done anything about it. I have reported parties so many times here. No one ever does anything. That's why I've just stopped reporting it. Because, like, no one does anything. When they replaced my refrigerator with a new one, they scratched the frack out of my floors. When I called the management and told them, hey, you scratched up my floors. And I sent them photos, like dated photos. They said, oh, we'll replace it. I'm still waiting. And that was over almost a year ago. It was 10 months ago I reported that. They still haven't fixed it. They don't do anything when you report stuff here. They don't do anything about it. So, like, I have proof of the email. I have proof that I emailed them about it. So, like, they better not try to ding me for it. It's a college campus dorm, basically. Like, it's not technically a college campus dorm, but a lot of college kids live here. And so they don't do anything about anything. That's why I'm leaving. Yeah, I have the email as proof that I emailed them about it. So... Yeah. But yeah, that's one reason why I'm leaving, is because I'm tired of the college kid behavior. Like I graduated college 6 years ago. No, sorry. 9 years ago. Oh my gosh. 9 years ago, I graduated college. People here mistake me for a college kid all the time. I guess I just have one of those faces. People think I'm in college. You done there, Clip? Yeah. So, yeah. So I'm just not even gonna bother anymore. Like, and if they try to ding me for the door, I'll just, whatever. Doors can get expensive, though. It's not technically a college dorm. It's just like a lot of college kids live here. Like, adults live here and college kids live here. Like, it's kind of like an everybody apartment. It just happens that because we're like 2 blocks away from campus, so a lot of college kids live here. But it's just really frustrating in general, that's all. Yeah, mixed living with emphasis on college, so it's like for the people, it's like for the kids who can't afford to live on campus. Like, that's basically what it is. Most of the folks here have jobs, but like I've had times where, like in the past, where like I've stepped outside, like with people having parties that are all completely on the opposite end of the hallway, and like I'll go to them and I'll be like, hey, can you please tone it down? And they're like, oh my god, like it's not that loud. And I'm like, go stand at the other end of the hall, go stand in my apartment, and I can hear every single word your songs are saying on the opposite end of the hallway. That's how loud it is. At least that's the acoustics of this place. Like, y'all don't effing think about nobody else, do you? No, because you're like a selfish, like, entitled child. Oh, I used to live in a college dorm. It was like, living in a college dorm was better than this, because they knew they could get kicked out for it. They'd be forced to leave the dorms. Here, they won't kick you out. Like, and if you call the police, ooh, you don't want to call the police. Like, they will make your life hell if you call the police. If they know that you're the ones that called the police, dude, we have a fob key entrance system. Like an electric lock. People prop the doors open all the time. All the time they prop the doors open. And I'm like, what is even the point of giving us these keys if y'all just prop the doors open? People don't pick up after their dogs. They don't lock the doors behind them. They just prop the doors open with rocks. It's so frustrating. Well, here's the other crazy part. Like, in September. Okay, so my lease ends in July. Like, the very end of July. In September, they wanted me to re-sign for the next year. For the period, so like, in December of 23, they wanted me to sign the lease from July 24 to July 25. 10 months early, they wanted me to sign the lease. And I'm like, hell no! No way. No. I'm not living 10 months into the future. It's ridiculous. I don't know what my life's gonna be like in 10 months. I ain't doing that. I was really broke. I had an assload of debt. I had literally just left my house with nothing but what I could fit in the Jeep. I had nothing, really. Like, I had 4 tubs and like 2 boxes and my cat. That was all I owned. In fact, that's all I still own. I don't have a lot of things. And that's on purpose, honestly. Yeah, like, I don't have a lot of things because I don't want a lot of things. I'm just not interested in having stuff, I guess. Dude, yeah, I left South Dakota. Let's see, I don't own a lot of things like books. Yeah, books, yeah. I have a lot of books. Actually, I'm donating a lot of my manga here really soon. Once I have my headlights restored. I've been reading through all of the manga that I've just been like sitting on my shelf, and I'm donating. I think all of it, almost all of it. I'm keeping Berserk though, of course. Let's see, do you happen to know the stats on if people who read manga from their phone... What do you mean? Like how many of our users use their phone? Versus the desktop? Oh, no. I'm not struggling, in that sense, Mystic. I'm not struggling. I am not struggling at all. To be completely transparent with y'all, like, I'm able to put away, like, $600 a month. Like, that's how much I can save every month. I'm not hurting Mystic. Thank you for the offer, though. I appreciate it. Oh, you want more manga? Oh, yeah, I'll let you know what I have. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I'll let you know what I have. Actually, weren't you the one who was gonna buy my Inuyasha manga? Was that you? I'm pretty sure that was you. That's gonna be a really heavy box. Yeah, I think that was you. I was wondering who that was, because I was like, man, I remember somebody was gonna buy my Inuyasha manga, and I couldn't remember who it was. I still have it. I still have the Inuyasha manga. So I've kept it all this time. So, because all my manga is digital now. I just keep digital versions of all my manga. I think if your guys' app the app does have scrolling. Yeah, there's vertical version. So when you read a comic on Global Comics, it's the reader themselves that, well, okay, so there's two things. I'll actually show you guys. I don't mind showing this to you. So let me actually bring this window up and I'll show it to you. Let me add a browser window here, because I don't mind showing you really quick. So window capture. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Okay. Okay, alright, so let me go into Godsbane really quick. Okay, so when you, well, you can have both. Okay, so I'm just going to show you really quick. So when you set up your series, you're able to tell it what sort of layout you want. And you can change this at any time. So for example, for Godsbane, I have it set to, it's a manga type, that's its category, it's manga. I have it set to traditional print. If I wanted to make it a vertical scroll, I could do that. And all I would need to do is just click vertical scroll, and then it's done. That's it. And well, I would have to save changes. I'm not going to, because I don't want to do that. So I'm going to save changes. And then I'm going to go into my series, and I'm going to show you something. So if I want to read Godsbane, go to page. If I wanted to read this in a vertical format, I can do that. So let me click on this. So as a reader, if I want to read something vertically, all I have to do is tell it that. So I bring up the menu here. There's a little gear icon for settings. Click on that little gear icon, and I just change it to vertical. And then I can change the zoom that I want. I can tell it to zoom out. So, if it's a width, Auto. Okay, so I can read it like this if I want to. Like, it puts it in vertical. And if I want to zoom out, I can. I'm not sure I'm allowed to share that information with you. I'm not sure if that's proprietary information, to be completely honest with you. Just to be upfront. But what I can tell you is in your own series, you can see that information. So, for example, if I want to see if people are reading it vertically or if they're reading it page by page format, I can actually see that in my own analytics. So if I go into Manage Title, I go into Art Crumbs, I go into Analytics, and then I go into Page Reads. Let me click on Godsbane. I can actually look at this viewer mode here, and I can see how people are reading it. So let's look at my total really quick. In the last month, I've had a total of 363 readers look at it in the last 30 days, right? If I click on this, and I look at single page, how many of my 363? 163, so a little more than a third have read it page by page format. How many of those people have read it vertically? Let's check. 128 people, also about a third, have read it in vertical format. Well, what about the other ways? What else? How else have they read it? What about I meant double page. What about double page mode? 163 people have read double page. So for my manga, 2/3 of people have read it in traditional page format, either single page or double page. About a third of people have read it in vertical format. So for me, that's generally how I know. And every week on Monday, an email should go out to all creators telling them, hey, this is how many people read your manga on a tablet, or in the app, or on the phone, or on a laptop. We give you that information in weekly analytics emails on Mondays. So, at least our Mondays. America's, like the United States' Mondays. You're a statistic. So yeah, so you can see all of that information in your analytics. Well, analytics, you can't view analytics in the app. You can only view, at the moment, you can only view your analytics on the web. So if you want to view your analytics, you have to go on the web to be able to do so. And then what's also really nice is you can see your acquisition sources, which are basically like your traffic sources. This direct NA is basically like organic traffic, people that were already on Global Comics. Referral here, this tells me these are people coming from Twitter. Actually, let me do all. That's probably better. There we go. Alright, so in the last 30 days, I've had like a nice spike in activity here. That's from that Making Manga Twitter thread that I put out. So for example, like my top source here with like basically half my reads is organic traffic. People that were already on Global Comics, people that came in through Twitter, people that came in through Google, basically searching for it. People that came in through Twitter through a shortened link. That's what that t.co is. It means it was a shortened Twitter link. I do have a link tree, so my link tree's brought in some people. The Invisible Comics post that I made, that was like, here's why, like the thread about like the Scott McCloud comic book. My new cover has brought in 4 people. That kind of stuff. So this is why I really like Global Comics, is you can see all this information if you utilize it to your advantage. Yeah, the double page spreads are more like iPad or like Samsung tablet and desktop friendly. They're not really like phone friendly, which really sucks because I work hard to make my double page spreads look good. That kind of thing. And then what's also really nice is you can see your individual release data too. So for example, if I want to only see the data for like my Godsbane pilot, I can see that data. You know, like this is why I'm redoing it, is because it's not performing that well. You know, it's not performing as well as I would like it to. You know, and then I still get the same acquisition sources. But I can see how each individual page is performing, which is really, really nice. And this is only the last month, so let's look at it over the last year. I think it's been about 8 months now, so yeah. You can actually see that I added these later. That's why it's a lot lower. So this is actually not horribly. This is about 20%. This is like bottom end of average for reading retention. So as scary as this looks, this is just slightly below normal. I'm not too worried about it. If you look at it via floppy length, I'm actually doing pretty average. Average reading retention for a floppy is about 20 to 30%. So as long as you stay within 20 to 30% for every floppy, then usually you're doing okay, especially the first one. So I'm kind of average with how it's performing. That's not good enough for me. I don't want to be average. I want to be above average. So I'm holding myself to a higher standard there. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I revived my ancient Nook just so I could read digital manga. I have a Samsung tablet that I read. I like to read my manga on. It's really nice. It's a 12-inch tablet, and so it's like perfect for reading. Perfect for reading manga. Yeah, no problem. Anytime, Steph. Anytime. Alright, let's do some folders. Kind of a quiet day today, guys. Sorry it's not been doing a lot of drawing. I'm really close to 400 followers. I only need like one more follower on my manga and I'm at 400, so almost there. Alright, let's get this transformed and into place. It's weird because the proportions aren't exactly the same, and so there's always some like weird finagling I need to do to make it fit and look pretty. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Alright, now let's save that. And do the next one. This is all necessary stuff, guys. This is mangaka life. I hope you're ready. How long will I be streaming tonight? I don't know. Honestly. Probably until I at least get this much done. I'm honestly kind of already exhausted. Now that because I'm mostly just sitting here waiting for Clip Studio to do its thing, so kind of at Clip Studio's mercy tonight, and it happens. So sorry if this is boring, you guys. It's just a necessary part of life. Being at Clip Studio's mercy. There we go. Well, I mean, this is normal too. Like, this is just and like this is the part that people like. This is like manga life. It's been a while since I've been here. Hey, Speedy, what's up? I mean, it's going pretty good. I'm moving everything over to a new template before I do any more drawing because I've kind of updated that. I've got a new template that I'm using, so I'm moving everything over into the new template. Um, and been working on a one shot. For with the help of Viz, so working on that, doing like editorial and stuff. So encoder overloaded. Encoder overload. Thanks, OBS, for the warning. What are you up to, Speedy? How you doing? Thanks for visiting. I am out of water. Sad. Oh, you done, Clip? Nice. Okay. Alright, let me do, paste. Oh, I won't tell you. Won't tell you that. I'm not like being published or anything. It's more like a mentorship. So like it's just me getting feedback and stuff from some of the Viz editors. That's all it is. It's not like I'm being published or anything. Oh, I pasted the wrong layer. The wrong folder. Wrong layer! Wrong layer! No! I fucking love this meme. Sad. Didn't copy it for whatever reason. If there's One Punch Man, it would be One Shot Man. I should share that with you, Sashi-san. What I will tell you is some of you have read the story before. You just don't know it. I don't like have to keep it a secret or anything. I'm just doing it out of respect for Viz. It's nice though. Like, it's nice getting feedback and stuff. It's definitely harder than I thought it would be, in the sense that you have like your own standards for a long period of time, right? Like your standards are your standards. Like they're your standards. You are used to them, and then suddenly you have to abide by someone else's standards, and things become a lot harder. And it's scary sometimes. It's really easy to feel like you're never going to be good enough, or you don't deserve the opportunity, like those sorts of things. But I've got some good friends to knock my ass around when I get a little too mopey about it. It's hard. Like, making manga is really hard. Making a good manga is really difficult. It's definitely harder than I thought it would be. Is it gonna transform? I'm not seeing transformation borders there, son. I don't know what transformation you think you're seeing. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it was my 3D, because I'm zoomed in really far to my 3D thing. So I'm wondering if that's what's freaking it out. Let me take the 3D model out. I think that's what's freaking this one out. I know there's a 3D model in there. that I ended up not using, which is the funny part. I ended up not even using the 3D model, so let me take the 3D model out of this folder. I think that's what's freaking it out. Let's see. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a 3D model in here somewhere. It's for the background of this particular panel. Because I was really struggling with the perspective, so I made a really quick, like, 3D model, but it's like a big 3D model. I had to zoom in really far to it, so, like, it's really big. You're gonna open the folder, Clip Studio. Do you do storyboards? And I script first. I do not storyboard first. Oh. Or do you mean the one shot? I do not do storyboards as I go out. Clip, if you would open the folder, please. Man, Clip is being grouchy today. I've told you to open the folder multiple times. Fine, I'll do something else. Man, Clip Studio's being an asshole today. For the one shot, I've only got storyboards, yeah. But for Godsbane is 1,200 pages. I do not have it storyboarded out. I have it written. And the reason why I script first is it's a lot easier to, man, Clip Studio is not responding to me. It's not changing layers, it's not opening folders. It's letting me change files, but it's not actually doing anything. Clip Studio's grouchy today. I've actually had a lot of problems with Clip Studio lately. It's really frustrating. Alright, so I'm gonna close Clip Studio and I'm gonna reopen it, just in case it's just having problems. So I'll be right back, fam. I'm not quite sure what its problem is. Mama told me there'd be days like this. Oh, anyway, sorry, I got totally distracted there. The reason why I script out first, is because I don't visualize things very well. Well, I script things out because I tend to I'd rather write something first, than draw first, because for me the first draft of my story is gonna be crap. It always is. That's just normal for writing, right? Like the first version that I draw is not gonna be the final version. So I'd rather use my words to sort out what I want to happen. That's easier to edit. That's easier to change. Rather than trying to, like, just redraw, and because that's not worked for me. That's what I've done in the past, is I've always, like, storyboarded first. And, like, I've redrawn chapter 1 8 times. So I'm scripting now. Like, I have, like, a written script that I'm working on. I'm gonna do that first, so that way I can sort out what I want. For me, that's just better, I think. I have this document though, because I want to get ahead. Because I have the first volume written out. So And I think better that way, I think. Some people prefer to plan as they draw, and some people prefer to write things out. There's nothing wrong with doing it either way. The only downside to writing versus starting with drawing right away is it takes more time. Like, that's just an extra step that you have to do. And if that works better for you, that works better for you. If you prefer to draw things out, like, as your script, that's okay too. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Ultimately, you should go with whatever works best for you. You know? Yes. Here's a screen tone layer that I don't need. Any screen tone layers that I don't need can go. Alright, that was a 3D layer. I got rid of it. Okay. Alright, now let's try again and see if it'll work this time. But as far as Godsbane goes, I have the first, as far as like written out, yeah, it's about the first volume and a half. So about 14 chapters written out. As far as like for sure, like that I'm happy with. In total, there's going to be 64 chapters. So I've got about the first 14 written with what I want. I'm still mulling over the ending, which is part of my problem. I've came up with a couple different possible solutions for where I want the story to end. But I'm not sure what end I want for Aros yet. I've got a couple possibilities that I like, but I don't know which one I want. And so I'm trying to think of... Actually, I was able to ask Hisashi-san that question. And he gave me a really nice answer. But, so now I'm trying to think of, like, what ending I want. But it's hard. And Godsbane is not the one-shot, by the way. Godsbane is not the one-shot. But I like to ask him questions about lots of things. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this this bottom edge here lined up. There we go. Alright, almost got that in there. Let me get a little bit smaller. I was thinking 86 would be fine, but it's still just a little too large. So let's try like a 83 or something. Not quite. Still a little too big. Man, it just doesn't wanna. It's being a little stubborn. There it goes. Woo! Perfect. Almost perfect. I think that's good enough, to be completely honest. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, see, it's at 85. I need to take it down one more to 84 or 83, and it should fit. Try 83. That's good enough. I'll take it. Oh, this is so frustrating. I'm glad I'm just getting this done. How many of you guys are also working on manga or comics? Feel free to tell me what your stories are about, since this is kind of just a quiet night. Alright, we're doing the waiting for Clip Studio to finish here. You can tell because I've got the OK and cancel buttons here. You can also tell when I'm transforming things, because this over here on the left will be blue. Because it's thinking. 4? Damn, son. Put me to shame. I've got 3. 3 different ones I'm working on. I feel that. I feel that in my soul. On top of a day job. That's my 4th one. It's my day job. R.I.P. Bye, Dustin. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, interesting. A battle shonen that focuses on a pizza parlor. Pizza is my worst enemy because I can't have gluten, so that means no wheat. I can't have lactose, so that means no cheese. I can't have nightshades, which means no peppers or tomatoes. And I can't have FODMAPs, which means no onions or garlic. So, like, pizza is like my kryptonite. But I really love pizza, especially barbecue chicken pizza. So I'm just like, everything is dangerous to me, especially pizza. I have a love-hate relationship with pizza. Sorry guys, I'm still letting it do its thing. I wish I could do traditional streams, because I'd like to do some traditional drawing. But I do not have the setup for it. Unfortunately. I have, I've got Godsbane working on, and then I have the one shot with the Viz editors I'm working on. And then I have a sort of zine-like diary that I'm working on that sort of has something from every day, once a day. I write in it. And I do some doodles and stuff, and it's called Untitled Diary of a Mangaka. And I sort of talk about my daily life in it. I talk about my thoughts on the manga industry, everything from what I eat to how I think and how I feel and what I did that day, what I didn't do that day, what I should have done that day. It's just very, like, casual, you know, stuff. And what I plan to do is upload it once a month so maybe around, like, the 7th. So basically around the 7th of February, I'll probably upload everything from January. And on the 7th of March, I'll probably, something like that, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, prescribe, like, a specific date. But, you know, basically, sometime in February, I'll upload everything from January, and sometime in March, I'll release everything from February. Stuff like that. Because I need some time to do the very last day of the month. But what I need to do is I need to scan everything in. Because there's a lot of handwritten stuff that I'm putting in. So it's sort of like a scrapbook, sketchbook, mixed with a diary. Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully people will like it. Didn't I have a page open? Oh yeah. Open. Let's see, I already told you about the paranormal Kenichi. Yep, I remember you talking about that one. I've also got the one where I make it up as I go along from a creative challenge. I normally pre-plan everything. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing with the Untitled Diary of a Mangaka. It's just free-forming. It's, here you go. Kind of unexpected, just whatever. My first are bird creatures that arrive from nowhere, and super military team must fight off a horde of them in that decimated village with a mysterious shaman behind it. And then Lychee said, and then the last one is Scarlet Vagabond's final form. What Scarlet Vagabond's final form will be, which is also probably going to take the longest to get to. I feel that. Yeah, sort of like your magnum opus for now. Yeah, Godsbane honestly is kind of my magnum opus. I hate to say that I'm starting with my magnum opus, but I know, like, I told everyone not to do that. Do as I say, not as I do. As they say. Oh, frack. You never got the questions. Oh. Make sure I get that to him. Person I sent the interview questions to never got the interview questions. Uh-oh. Alright, let's transform this, get it to fit, and then I'm free! This is the last panel! And I'll be free to start drawing again. This particular track? Troll Todd. I'll type it out for you. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of a fun song, yeah. It's a little lively. Come on, Clip! You can do it! You can do it! Come on, Clip. Don't give me that white line around the edges. You don't do this to me, Clip. There it goes. Wow, why does it go out so far? Damn, Clip. You big baby. So, Boxing Battle Dome, where boxers fight to the death in exoskeleton mech suits. They must win within 5 years or doomed. Huh, interesting. I've definitely never heard of that concept before. It feels very tournament shonen. Very classic shonen story. Kind of feels like a tournament series mixed with my brain's going out on me here. I forgot. My brain already forgot. What I was gonna say. Man, Clip is being a butt today. I have never had Clip fight me this hard in one day. I think it's because I'm streaming and I've got these all of these massive files open. Clip is just not having it. Clip was fighting me today, y'all. That's alright. It happens. Do I get working with these ginormous files that are like 11 by 17 and 600 dpi. So in reality, they're like 22 by like 35 inches. So they're pretty big. So studio's just being a grouch. This is why I miss drawing traditionally, is I don't have to worry about this stuff. It's doing its thing, guys. You can see it's blue over here, so it's doing it. It's thinking. I kind of want to just. I want to get like an audio clip that says, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can," while it does stuff like this, and it just says, "I think I should get. I should get a GIF, like a Thomas the Tank Engine GIF, and like put Clip Studio on it, and just have that display when it's doing this." Just so that there's something to watch while Clip Studio is working its heart out. Come on, buddy! Clip Studio is about as buff as I am. Which is not very much. My goodness. I used to be really fit. And now I'm not. I'll put it to you this way. Here's how fit I am. If you see me running, you better run, because I don't run. And if I'm running from something. And that means you should be running too. I don't run. I don't overexert myself. There's no reason to. Okay. The only time I run is if I'm running from something or I'm running to something. And that usually means it's an emergency. I am a little lazy in that regard. I do like bikes though. I do like bikes. There's an exercise bike downstairs that I like. I like the exercise bike. It's really the only exercise that I get is on my exercise bike. And then like the weights that I have like 10-pound weights at my desk that I can like use during the day to help me stretch and stuff. I like those. I like weights at my desk. They're nice. I want to get a they have like these little pedal machines that you can put under your desk so you can like ride a metaphorical bike while you're like sitting at your desk. I want to get one of those. So I can like just like work out at my desk. Cause like I can't be overweight if I'm gonna be going to cons and stuff. How do you like it? Do you like it? I want one of those so badly. I might get it for my birthday. Like have that be my birthday gift to myself. Oh really? Oh that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely want one of those. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely get one then. I was thinking about it. But when I move, like I have to be careful because like when I move, I don't have a bed. I don't own a bed. The bed that I have here in this apartment is because the apartment's furnished. So like I don't have a bed, I don't have a couch, I don't have a desk, I have zero furniture. The only furniture that I own is a chair. That's it. I have nothing. So like when I move into my apartment, I need to buy a new shikibuton. Which is like the, like, you know, like the Japanese beds. I had one of those at my last apartment. And then when I moved to Florida, it ended up getting wet and moldy and stuff. So I ended up having to toss it. So when I get to my new apartment, I have to buy a new bed. And like, shikibuton isn't that bad. I mean, it's like, with the tatami mat, it's gonna be like $400 maybe for a nice one. But they'll last a while. And the reason why I like shikibuton is, like, it's really easy to move with them, and you just pick them up and you put them away, and then you have like a whole new like office. You have a whole new room that you can do whatever with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my office like an office, and then my bedroom is gonna be like a library. So like what I'm gonna do is I'll basically like put my bed up during the day, and then I'll have like the tatami mat on the floor. That way I can use it for like stretching and like exercising or sitting and reading and stuff. That way I have a calm, quiet space to sleep in and just do whatever in. And then I'll have like my office space, which is like my work room. Like when I go in that room, that's where I'm serious. That's where I make manga. That's where I do my global comic stuff. And then I'll just have like my quiet space. That's the idea. Let's see. A child touches a cult item and time travels every day, becoming an adult. Vigilante. After killing Jack the Ripper disappears and wants to meet her again, but how will he? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the last one's interesting. I have one. A story. Beds are overrated. I mean, beds are important. Like, you gotta be able to rest. And like be ready for the next day. So like having a bed is really important. That way you feel rested and stuff. The bed that I have now is okay. I don't really like it that much. It's okay. I don't like conventional beds anymore. They're too soft. I like really firm beds, and that's why I like the Shigi futon. Like when I was sleeping on the futon, it was like the best experience of my life. Like, I actually woke up and felt rested. Not anymore. I don't feel rested anymore. It is still transforming, you guys! Still transforming, y'all. R.I.P. I think, like, half of the stream has just been me waiting for Club Studio to finish transforming. I guess I could show you guys the one-shot that I ended up finishing. Because I have to redo the one-shot anyway, so I'm also show you guys. Alright, so here's one shot. Adjust this really fast, y'all. There we go. So, basically, when I put this together, the pages are rough. They're not like finished pages. So I've got this like fun character named Oman. She's a god, and then I have Pawn here. So I have this like fun story where Pawn is like, he's like, oh no, I have to fight a Mott, and you know the god is like, oh, like I'm here to train you to fight a Mott, and Pawn is like, oh my gosh, like that sounds really scary. He's like the god of the dead. Why would I want to do that? And like they like go off to the sea and they start doing training and stuff. So he fights all these kinds of things, and she kind of shows him around, helps him fight and like learn how to be like a negotiator and talk to Sea Life, and talks about like the lore of like how like why she's doing this and how she became a god and stuff. And there's like this like giant turtle with like a small island on its back and like a Mott stealing souls and stuff. So I thought that would be kind of neat. And then like she says there's this huge tower which has like a lot of like warriors in it, and you have to fight your way to the top. And then like he runs into this like giant plant thing and he cuts it off. And he's like, yeah, I did it. And she's like, oh, are you sure? No, it's a Hydra. It gets like 2 heads and stuff. She's like, oh crap, like this really sucks. So then he has to figure out another way to beat it. And you know, like he figures it out. And so then he goes and does all these other fights and he gets his butt kicked. Eventually, like he loses. And when he loses, he has to start over. So he goes back to the bottom floor and he has to work his way all the way back up. And he fails a lot. Like he keeps messing up. And so like she sits down and has a conversation with him. And he finally ends up getting to the top. And she's like, oh, congratulations. But I haven't told you the truth. And it turns out she is the final one that he has to fight. She turns into like this giant dragon thing. And she's like, oh, you have to find this pearl that's hidden in the room. And Pone's like, oh, I don't want to do that. And she like turns into this mist and like can hide in it. And Pone's like, oh no, where is she? And she like takes his arm off. So like she's getting ready to like launch another like water jet attack at him. He's only got one arm left. Yeah, kind of a fun like final battle scene, I think. He ends up spotting where the pearl is by accident. And as he goes to like knock it loose, he breaks it, like it cracks. And he's like, oh shoot, oh no. And he ends up, you know, like taking over as like God of the Sea and stuff. So yeah, if you guys saw this, that's what that was. Is it was the final panel in the series. So these are the new characters. So you guys might recognize this from my Hokaway artwork. Same type of creature. This is all Godsbane relevant. Same world, same lore. So all kinds of fun stuff going on. So that's it. That's what I've been working on, so. Yeah, I'm sure you recognize Doma. Oh look, Help Studio finished. Nice. Finished while I was working on that. Oma is kind of a baddie. She's an interesting character. I see what happened there. Just gotta take this off here. There we go. Need to adjust these to kind of line up with the panel frames here. Just realized that these don't quite line up. You can see the Hanmen line, which is this little line right here. I have to line that up a little bit. It's not lined up. It's not a huge deal. It's just a little annoying. Alright, so now I need to grab the frames layer, which I think is in here. Yep, this one. And adjust that. I don't think that's a huge task. There we go. Okay, that was easy enough. Alright. So this will be what we end up working on today. This bit right here. Alright, here's my line art. Get a little bit of drawing in today, guys. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun story. I hope people will like it. Actually, I just realized I forgot I changed Aros' shirt here. Let's see, the last story says a vengeful spirit assists a meta-human hunter. He collects souls and the spirit devours it. And searches for more prey. The hunter grows bored searching for the ultimate game. That feels a little bit like One Punch Man. But I see what you mean. I'm actually going to work on a different page today. So I forgot I changed Aros' shirt a bit to make it a little bit easier to draw. So I have to go in and update his shirt and all of the drawings. Which isn't hard to do. Let me open the cover and see exactly what I changed it to. Alright, so I did that sort of like V design. Okay. It's an easy fix. I think other than that, he's basically the same. Oh, this rune has to go inside because he's off the screen. Aros is like, this MFer. I love Aros. He's so his expressions are really fun. Alright, and his shirt this time just goes around his neck. Has a little band that goes around his neck. Oh, I just realized that. Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. Okay, I gotta redo this a little bit. Alright, he uses braids. Go down. He also needs his necklace, so let's put that in first. 2, 1, 2, and then sort of like a string or whatever. Alright, and I think it's 2, yeah, it's 2 rows, then 1, then they alternate. That's kind of be the fun thing with Aros, is his, oh, do I not have his image up here in the subview? That's weird. Let me bring up his reference in the subview here. I thought I had his color reference up already. It's got his, let's see. Godsbane, character art, Aros, color. There we go, let me get his reference up here. You guys can't see it, but I have his reference up here. Now I can see what his arm brace here looks like. Alright, it goes from pinky to thumb side. So it would be pinky to thumb on the bottom. So it would go this way on top. So... then on this side here, it's wrapped around like this. He's got 2 bangles that come down here. And I think I changed this to, yeah. I kinda wanna move his braid over this way. Where is it in the next panel? Is it, it's on this side. It's actually behind him. But he's leaning this way. Where's the center of gravity? Yeah, his center of gravity is here, so it would be on this side. He's like, is this bitch talking to me this way? Really? I love Aros. Some people might call him a sissy man, but I love him still. He's a fun character. Alright, he will have some of this. Oh, this would be on this side. This will be a gradient, this will be a black fill. Alright, what do I need to do to make sure these two characters look the same? Because they don't look like quite the same character. The eye shape is different. With him being this far away, it won't be clear exactly what color his eyes are, so I'm not going to stress too much about that. Okay, there's no here. Misa, you're not coming into my lap, baby. Alright, and he has hair that comes down like this. On the side too. Basically what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the fine details of the character to make sure that the details generally look the same. Because basically they should look like basically the same drawing, except just at one's at a distance. So, let me actually redraw this now that I have a smaller brush. Because I don't want to make them too detailed. It's really easy to noodle on things like this. Oh, I didn't include the pearls in his hair that he wears. He has like these like... Miso, please stop, honey. I know, Miso, I know. Yeah. I know. It's almost 30 minutes before bedtime. Yeah. Miso is like, pay attention to me. I love it, my friends send me stuff on Discord. I love it. Alright, now how far down do his braids go as far as where these are? Should be just below his necklace here. So right about there. Look how sassy he looks. he's like this fool. I love Aros so much. He's spicy. Okay, so this one's ready to start inking too. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! I forgot what the background looks like, to be completely honest with y'all. I forgot what my background looks like. It's been so long since I worked on this. Let's see here. Dude, it's been a while. How about I just do some inking? Let me ink this panel here. Let me see if I can still ink. Let me see if I can still do it. It's been a while, y'all. I don't think I'm ready. It's been a long time. I probably... Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done any inking. That, like, wasn't, like, me trying to get a one-shot out the door. I mean, I don't need to change them that much from the sketches, to be honest. I think that's the main thing that's really changed, is I've grown more confident in my sketches. So I don't have to, like, redo them so much. I'd really like to keep that sort of looseness that I can do in my sketches now. I'd really like to keep that. I want to be sure I can still draw my characters though. Oops. Trying not to push too hard for the eraser and it's not working with me. This is also my first time inking with this particular brush, so I'm not sure what the results are going to be. We've lost the inking ability. Yeah, I'm just so used to sketching things now. I'm not used to finishing anything because I'm so used to doing like, I haven't like honestly I haven't like inked like finished inking a page since November, I think. It's been a long time since I've actually finished a page or a panel at least. So I'm sure my inking has changed. That's all right though. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Whoops. Let me finish his body underneath this really quick. I just realized I didn't do that. Inking over blue? That's what you should be doing. That's actually pretty normal for comics. That's generally the standard, actually. Make this one a little bit more rotated. I'm not too worried about these. I'm actually going to change how I handle these, as I don't want to have to draw all these fancy lines in here. I really don't want to have to do that. So I'm probably just going to make these like basic shapes and then fill them all in, because I'm going to be lazy about it. I feel like this is so sloppy. Maybe it's just me. I'm used to drawing so loosely. You forget that mangaka ink over pencils? Do you think they just pull inks out of their butt? Yeah, Ammonites is exactly the idea. So Aros, he lives in a water, or he specializes in water magic. So I thought that would be kind of a fun little thing to include for him. Oh, I forgot the last one there. Shape here is a little too angular. Soften that up a little bit. Yeah, they really are pretty. Oh, looks like he's got his braid here, so that's not gonna matter. You're gonna have to watch the margin of this bubble really closely because it's a little too close to the edge there. Does he look Bishonen? Does he look Bishonen a little bit? I can't help it, guys. I guess I just can't make manly men. I know I'm gonna disappoint a couple people in the indie manga space because I can't make manly men, but whatever. Very Bishi much, wow. Make this line stronger. He even wears makeup, you guys. The horror. One thing that always gets me sad is when a guy with nice long hair gets his hair chopped. Aros definitely will not get his hair chopped. He is too attached to it for that to happen to him. He would probably murder me in my sleep if I did that. He actually worked really hard to grow it out, so it's like, it's actually a thing for him, is having his long hair. He's very attached to it. Oh, come on, clip, really. Of course it's gonna auto-save right as I'm trying to add stuff in. Brush is a bit bigger. And then this part down here is actually, he's a little vain. Yeah, he's a little vain, just a tiny bit. But also it has like a sentimental meaning for him, that he has it, so his long hair. So it's not necessarily vanity, it's more like it just means a lot to him. For like a couple different reasons. Yeah. But he is a little vain, just a little bit. I don't think he's like obnoxiously vain or anything. I'm gonna put this on a different layer. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, okay, good, it is. He's definitely not the type that's like obsessively vain, where like, oh my god, I'm so beautiful, like, why don't you just love me? Like, he's definitely not that kind of guy. It's more like the past that he has, it just means a lot to him that he keeps his hair long. Allergies? Me? No. Just tired, I think. Like I'm just tired. It's been a long 24 hours. I'm gonna be a little bit lazy, y'all, and I'm gonna copy this over. Yeah, I should go to sleep soon. I've got 5 minutes until midnight, and so I'll probably stop at midnight. But I wanted to feel like I at least got something done today. These are all like specialty frames. Yeah, these look like they're all special frames. I have like one nose that's like really bothering me. Yeah, things that. Oh, here we go. I was looking for these. I haven't like put these into my bubble thingy yet. Put these over there. Yeah. I'm glad I could remind you. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot these do that, huh? Some of these are like really scraggly looking. There we go. Ooh. Alright, so basically what I do here is I kind of loosely fill this in and then I go in and clean it up manually. Because it's not worth stressing too much over. To like get it perfect the first time. I have a nice tool that'll make for easy cleanup, so I'm just kind of really quickly throwing that in. Because I don't close off my liner, which is a really bad habit. So, whoops. Just don't close off my liner. Bad habits of mine. It does make for a heck sometimes when I'm trying to clean up line art and stuff. I have a nifty brush that would do a lot of this stuff for me, but for some reason it never looks completely right. Like, it looks artificial. So usually I come in and I just do what I can manually. Just never looks quite right. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but... Alright, so now what I'll do is I'll probably go in on top with some white lines. Kind of define some of these shapes here. Just a few of them. You don't want to do too much because then it just looks weird. Let me make this thinner actually. A little thinner. So eventually this is going to be like a solid black mass, and so I want to be able to define some of those shapes. So you can kind of see why it was like helpful to have some of those shapes like defined in advance. Because it kind of makes for just like one giant mass after you fill in the black. So having some of it done before you turn off the whole thing is helpful. If it would stop doing the blackout for me. Lighten this up a little bit. Blob. Yes, it's a blob. Lychee. Look at you, you're famous now. I don't like those lights on top. Oops, I meant to... Oh, it's not the what I meant to do. There we go. There's the autosave. Alright, we're almost done with this one. You guys, there we go. Tangents. Ugh. Oh, line art is too thin on this. Let's try 15, see if that helps. I don't like where it sits though. Let me bring this up a little bit. Because I don't want a tangent here. If you guys don't know what a tangent is when things align too perfectly. See how, what I'm looking at is, you see how this kind of goes boop, like right into that? I'm trying to avoid that. Let me move this over a little. I might be able to get away with it this way. This isn't ideal. I don't like shoving it up against the corner. But that might be the best choice. So I can put this here. Make it clear that it's Aros talking. Just means I'll have to put in a little bit more work down here on the braid. Not too bad. Much of a burden. Boop, boop. All done. Alright. Alright, let me do a little bit more of the shirt details here, just to throw in some molding and shape. Why does it do that? That's the only weird quirk about this brush, is it leaves those like really thick lines sometimes. It's a little weird. Got his fabulous hair. Alright, now this one, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it on this one. So it needs to eat away at it. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. It should be a way I can add points to this. Should be able to add points. Let me see. It's not gonna do. There's a. I might have to just manually draw it, which is fine. I don't really care that much. Oh no, what a terrible burden. I have to manually draw this. Oh no. Done. Took me 3 seconds. Yeah, woe is me. I have to actually do some work. However, will I survive? Now, Aros is technically in shadow. So I'm... Yeah, that was right. I might incorporate that into here, because he's technically in shadow, and I want him to feel sort of a certain way. Of course, my eraser is like freaking ginormous. I think that's too dark. I don't want him to feel like he's being kind right here. I want him to feel like he's being a little serious. Oh, that's right. He is leaning up against the pole, isn't he? I could probably get away with a black background behind him then. The other thing I've noticed is sometimes my Wacom just like stops registering my pen sometimes. That looks kind of silly. Oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I mean, theoretically, I could do that. Let's see how that looks. Just like out of curiosity. I'm curious to see how that would look. Let me try using a hatching brush just to get like an idea. Gas cloud. Oh yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? Yeah, I don't like that. Let me try putting the shadow a different way. And I mean, not every panel needs lighting, you know? Like, some of them just don't need it. This might be one of those ones that just doesn't need it. You know, there are times where lighting hurts you more than it helps. And this might be one of those panels. If I take this out, it looks like that it's just his skin color. And he does have darker skin than most people. So... Oops. actually kind of like that better, just saying. With like light with rays like this. These need to be white. Yeah, I don't want people to think that he's white because he's not. He's not a white person. So I'll do some of this here, and then I'll put some of them as white here. So what I'll do here is I'll have this. Oh, I should have done the opposite. Right now, you just have to fill it out. Oh, I didn't mean to fix that. I just needed it for the fill. These eyes are green, so they're pretty light. Oh, I just realized that the pupils are really different. That's probably why his eyes look a little strange. The panel next to this one, I feel wonderfully moody. Mm-hmm. It will be really moody. Or, yeah, so there we go. Let me do this really quick. So now these two look like, hopefully they could be the same person. I still gotta refine the text. It's a little too wordy for me, but at least it's in so I can get it in there and sort it out later. Alright guys, well we got something done today. What I'll be working on next time, which is tomorrow, because tomorrow is Wednesday, so it's my usual day for streaming, is I'll be working on these other two panels tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be able to get those done. And just start making progress again. making progress on pages. So I'm finally ready to start getting back to work on this. It's been too long. And Aros' shirt will change from time to time. Like, he's not gonna wear, like, the same outfit every day. If there's one thing that bothers me about a lot of manga, and, like, and I know why they do this, it's like, they wear the same clothes every day. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, I want people to change. So, anyway, thanks, guys, for streaming. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all of you who stuck it out with me. Despite all of the problems Clip Studio was giving me earlier. I really appreciate it. I'm really sorry that it took me like so long to get to drawing. I think I did like maybe an hour of drawing today. So yeah, yep, we're back. So just so you guys are aware, my Japanese class has changed days. Last quarter, my Japanese classes were on Mondays. This quarter, I keep forgetting we go by quarters of the school. This quarter, my classes are on Thursdays. So what I'll be doing, to give myself, like, reasonable time to have to stream, and reasonable time to have, like, to myself, so I can have, like, focus sessions, I will be streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Once a month, there might be a Friday that I don't stream, because of the Global Comics Connects that I'll be hosting from now on. Or, sorry, co-hosting. I'm not the host, I'm co-hosting. Which are sort of like opportunities for the community and Global Comics to like have some time to talk to each other, have some time to talk, and for us to share updates and stuff. And since I'll be co-hosting on that, I'm not sure if I'm going to feel like streaming on those Fridays. So every once in a while I might miss a Friday. Again, I'll be doing my best to stick to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. That way that'll give me time in between a rest and focus, you know, if I want to, like, get ahead on something. But thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely wanting to, like, really get back into streaming again, because I do miss it, and when I do stream, I do get stuff done. As long as Clip Studio cooperates with me. So, alright guys, I'll see you guys next time, which should be tomorrow. If for whatever reason I don't make it, it would be because I'm getting my car fixed. So I'll let you guys know in advance if anything comes up, because I'm not sure how long it'll take me to get that done. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy and have a wonderful night. Ciao!